the Super Gamers are playing Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and today is an epic 1v1 in the Banana Cup Grand Prix. Let's do this right now. My name is James, over there is...
And I'm John.
Let's do this! And the first track we are playing is GCN Dry Desert Water Edition?
Water Edition? Man, Dry Desert looking more like Wet Desert right about now.
Right, let's go ahead and get this boost on. So I am, of course, playing as the one, the only, Yosh, with my quad bike.
I gotta be honest, I've been playing way too much Mario Kart. I was like, I'm gonna hold this down so I can jump. But like, oh wait, this is Mario Kart 8.
Yep, we are back to Mario Kart 8. We are back to not only holding our items, but we're also back to customizing our cart and doing all this stuff.
I mean, hey, at least we don't have intermissions. I feel like, generally, in a few months' time, I can imagine myself going back to Mario Kart 8 online just so I don't have to deal with intermissions. Like, seriously, you used to be able to avoid those with random.
And then we all know what actually happened because Nintendo was like, you will like intermissions and you will like them right friggin' now. But Dry Desert, obviously, this is from Mario Kart Double Dash on the GameCube. I have to say, this track, like, could have actually done well as a Mario Kart World track, but then, if you also think about it, we also have, like, Desert in DS as well, so it's like, pick and choose, I suppose.
I mean, I feel like out of the iconic tracks, I feel like I just exploded myself.
Oh, and I just realized that because the blue shell is coming after me, I can't do the reverse thing as well.
I see you getting Fitbit mixed up with Mario Kart World mechanics.
People, this is what happens when you try and go back to an older Mario Kart game. Sometimes you get confused. Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like for tracks that could have probably worked better in Mario Kart World's mechanics, I feel like Coconut Mall could have benefited from being in Mario Kart World more than Moomin Battles. That, and also would have had a nice uplift as well that Sky High Sunday got. Considering it was in the booster course pass. Like, Moomin Metal already looks pretty good in Mario Kart 8's, like, graphic engine.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because it obviously gives off that morning vibe, whereas in World, it's literally like... It's kind of like trying to blend both the original Wii version and the world and this game's version of it, like, together. Which, I mean, sure, that's fine, but I would rather... I still think this game's version of it conveys it better. SNES Donut Plains 3 in the realistic version.
Also, look at DK's old design. God, that is a handsome design right there that were made back in 1994.
Damn, he's so goddamn handsome.
Out, man. That's gonna be used out of context.
Dude, I wouldn't be surprised if in like many years to time, like when this channel is a lot bigger, that people start like clipping like some things we said out of context. Super Mario Kart, it's fine. But it's
I mean,
definitely...
it got the series running.
It's got the series running, but I personally think myself, and I still agree with myself to this very day. I know, right? James agrees with James. I know, ironic, right? That I personally think starting with Mario Kart 64 is where we truly, like, get into the, like... How do I want to word this? Truly, like, where we start seeing more track ideas and designs, like a jungle track, a raceway track, a very long raceway track. We all know that one very long race track, and it's totally doesn't start with R and maybe also end in R as well.
And then for the controls, you have to wait to, Mario Kart DS.
Yeah, Mario Kart DS definitely had the most like refined controls.
Double Dash controls are not too bad. It's just, I mean, they still kind of struggle with 64's stiffness, but I mean, I guess they're better than 64's.
Yeah, I think you could definitely tell during the SNES 64, GBA, and obviously then Double Dash, GameCube, that they were still trying to like figure out a good control scheme. And seeing what, like, it's like they've got like so many ideas of how to do a start boost. It's like they're throwing a dart at a dartboard to see what idea sticks, and then they eventually landed on the one that we now know today in Mario Kart DS.
Maybe Sega was right about Super Mario Kart, that one commercial, just making fun of Super Mario Kart.
Anyways, we have to leave Super Mario Kart and go on to our next retro track.
Alright, Royal Raceway.
Yep.
From Mario Kart 64, you know.
Yeah, and funny, we were just talking about that game not too long ago
About
on
how
the last track.
About how bad your controls are!
Yeah.
Oh!
I played the PC port, and let's just say, even if it's like, you know, nice in widescreen and 60 FPS, it still doesn't save that game from the very bad controls. Let's just be honest here.
You know, I just thought like, what if for the next Mario Kart, like they just have some Sonic Riders mechanic, like just have Mario just on an extreme gear. Can you imagine?
It's almost like you could already play a game that already has those ideas.
Yeah, it's called Sonic Riders.
I know, and it's also in Sonic Racing Cross Worlds coming in September. Totally not an advertisement for the game.
Not this next idea though, where we have the Mario Kart just riding animals because Donkey Kong Racing got freaking cancelled by Red because of Microsoft buying them in 2002.
Also, by the way, you know in the original where you could drive up to Peach's castle.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, say goodbye to that idea. And if you thought that idea was reversed in Tour, I'm sorry, but you've been misinformed. You have been.
I'm sorry that you have to listen to this, Mario Kart fans.
But you've been misinformed. I have to say, the 8's version of this track is actually very, like, gorgeous, I say.
I mean, Mario Kart 8's graphics do kind of, you know, look good even, like, 11 years later.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely 11 years later, this game's graphics still relatively, like, holds up. Like, of course, you know, Mario Kart World is definitely going for a more different approach, more of a Wild West cartoony kind of approach.
Yeah, I can definitely see that.
To be honest, I am glad that we do have Mario Kart World. I just wish Nintendo never even thought the idea of forced intermissions was something they needed to address. Damn you, Nintendo. We love your games. We love your games. But
sometimes your corporate decisions are just
trash. They're utter trash.
I mean, hey, probably why they're getting sued by Brazil, eh?
I know, right? It's crazy. The Nintendo and Brazil situation is insane.
Hey guys, Brazilian critical moist here. So my Latinos and Latinas. It seems like Nintendo's getting completely destroyed by us. It also helps that we have Shadow on our side.
Anyways, well, unfortunately, you can't go to Peach's Castle, but we can go to the next track, so let's do that now. And it's 3DS DK Jungle from the one and only Donkey Kong Bonanza. No, it's DK Country
No,
Returns.
you fake DK fan, get out!
It's Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Oh yeah.
Depending on which version you have as well, you could either say this is from the Wii, 3DS, I guess you can say Nintendo Switch.
But not Switch, since this came out before Donkey Kong Country Returns HD.
It's kind of funny to me that this game has been like released on 3 different like Nintendo consoles as well.
I also bought that the other day. It was like I went to the CEX and it was like £40. Like I don't know, £40 for something that you could probably get for very cheap nowadays. I don't know. Also, I think also, unless I'm mistaken, we probably fact check me, but I think even Donkey Kong Country Returns even went on Nintendo Selects, right? I know at least Tropical Freeze did.
Yeah. I actually miss when Nintendo actually did Nintendo Selects, or Player's Choice as it was before Nintendo Selects became a thing.
I mean, I miss those skits they used to do in Nintendo Directs with Reggie, Iwata.
Dude, the old era of Nintendo will just never be topped. Like,
if you ever seen that one this moment that them advertising Yokai Watch, just Bill just eating those donuts and Reggie going, Bill, or just another moment of Reggie just going up to Bill like, oh hey Bill, you're fired.
Do you remember the one when they were advertising this game, like the Mario Kart 8 Wii U Direct? Dude, that was such a better Direct than the World Direct. If I'm gonna be honest, the World Direct was just like, oh yeah, hey guys, just letting you know, what you're gonna be seeing is probably some new stuff, but this is pretty much just a trailer. Whereas the 8 like Wii U Direct felt like an actual Direct, where like actual information where we didn't know about at that time felt like, oh wow, I actually didn't know this. Like, there's a super horn that we can use. This is new. So we can, wait, but we can actually destroy a blue shell? No way. I didn't know this.
I can't believe this.
I know. And then the Crazy 8 that John has as well. That was also introduced in this game as well.
Well, technically it's just another version of the Crazy 7 from Mario Kart 7, but yeah.
But we added one more extra item. And that extra item was utterly useless. Well, I won. Yeah, 3DS DK Jungle. Obviously, this is from Mario Kart 7. But obviously, this is pretty much inspired by DK Country Returns as well.
Yeah.
Which I did actually play like a very long time ago on the Wii.
I think I don't know. I don't think I ever completed it. I remember completing the 3DS version.
Anyways, well...
God, I'm so glad we're getting new Donkey Kong Country with Donkey Kong Bonanza.
I know. And that's coming out in like days.
That's gonna be it'll probably be already out by the time.
Yeah, probably by the time you lot are seeing this, it will already be out. But for us, we are recording this probably way days in advance as well. Anyways, well, I came first, as you can see right there. I basically won the Banana Cup like a boss.
Oh hey, I finally wanted to talk about Donkey Kong and on the Banana Cup, that just kind of now. And you beat Donkey Kong. Wait a minute, James. What if you're the secret villain for Donkey Kong Bonanza? What if it's not Cable, or I don't know, or Tiki's, or Mario, wanting to beat up an old man? What if it's you?
I guess you will never know.
Guys, I think he's the main villain for Donkey Kong Bonanza.
What if I am? But what if I'm not?
What if I'm the main villain?
What if he's the villain?
What if I'm the main villain for Donkey Kong Bonanza? What if I'm actually secretly Void Kong in disguise, not Cable, because that's a theory going around.
But yeah,
I can be a little monkey.
But yeah, that was the Mario Kart 8 Banana Cup. I won.
Yeah, no surprise there.
Right, we just completed the Banana Cup for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Obviously, I took the win once again, to nobody's surprise.
It was such a bonanza.
I know, crazy. It's a bonanza. Anyways,
I could almost say it was a jungle beat.
Anyways, absolute cinema aside, literally, we hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a like, and of course, hit the subscribe button on your way out. Of course, John, they can watch another video right here.
That's right,
it's right here. You guys can click
or
it.
here.
Yeah, you can click right here on this heart to subscribe, or you can just watch another video and don't do that. It's up to you. Just do whatever. Anyways, so I have been James. That has been
John.
We have been the Super Gamers, and we are out.